from mastering Army skills in his regular military training. A general educational development test measures this knowledge gained through service experience and training. With the help of the education officer, USAFI, and the principal of the school back home, wherever a soldier may be stationed, he can still graduate from his own school. Your Army, through group study and self-study courses, and USAFI, is always ready to help any soldier who wants a better education, to assist any man who will take time for tomorrow.
Our soldiers are taking time for tomorrow. They're taking advantage of the many educational opportunities in your Army. Dr. Ralph W. Scott, Chief Educational Advisor, Department of the Army, is with us to reveal some very interesting facts about Army education. Well, Dr. Scott, the primary mission of the Army is to fight, of course. So why are we interested in education?
Well, Carl, the Army has found that the more education a man has, the better soldier he is, and the better citizen he will be when he leaves the Army.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you mean that this man, as a soldier, can get the same education as he would as a civilian?
Yes, indeed. The Army is the greatest adult education agency in the world. It runs a program from first grade up through college. A soldier can study and go as far as he wishes. A few figures might interest you. More than 30,000 soldiers were granted 4th and 5th grade certificates last year. And the overall figure for overall participation was 240,000.
Well, that's all right here in the States, where you have all the facilities available, but how about overseas?
Overseas, the program is just as extensive as it is in the States here. It might interest you to know that 3 great American universities have gone overseas to offer courses to soldiers. In Europe, for example, the University of Maryland offers courses in more than 60 centers. The professors are flown right from the University of Maryland campus, flown over there. The same courses are given there as on the campus. A student can get his degree in Europe without ever having seen the Maryland campus. There are over 5,000 men enrolled in Maryland overseas. The story is somewhat the same in the Caribbean area, where the University of Louisiana State, to be exact, is offering courses to the soldiers. And in the Pacific, the University of California has many centers for soldiers to study in.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, Doctor, how about Korea, where the soldier is in combat?
You might think that in a combat area like Korea that the soldiers would not have time to study, but that is very far from the truth. In fact, last month, we found that more than 30,000 soldiers were enrolled in correspondence courses in Korea. Sometimes they are studying within sound of artillery fire. We take those courses to them. We take all the educational facilities to them through educational trucks, which go everywhere where the soldier is. And there's, in addition, an educational train which goes up the track to the front line as far as it can, perhaps in sound of artillery fire. And there the soldier can relax and read in the library that's on the train. He can take a test, or he can buy a correspondence course. And these soldiers are eager for education, even in Korea. This eagerness was illustrated in a rather amusing way in a letter of which I saw a copy the other day. The soldier was sending in his weekly lesson in a correspondence course. He was late, 2 weeks late. He said, "I'm very sorry, sir, that this lesson is 2 weeks late, but my wife gave birth to twins this last week. I promise, however, that this will not occur again. But all humor aside, the soldiers are very earnest and much interested in their educational opportunities in the Army.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. We'd like you to remember those two letters, I and E, information and education. They mean that your soldier today is the best informed, the best educated soldier in the world. Our thanks to Dr. Scott and Major Danson Baker for being with us. Next week, the big picture will show you our Army in training. You'll get a close-up of the combat soldier. This is Captain Carl Zimmerman inviting you to be with us then.